Yo, yo, what's going on? It's your boy, Mr. Locario, the bad boy of the dating game. What's good? So I got an email from a subscriber, and this subscriber sent a donation. So thanks for your donation. And remember, guys, if you want to guarantee that your question will be answered, make sure you click the link below and send a donation. So this one says, hey, I'm a fan of your work and have purchased a few of your content, which has actually changed my perception. I'm 22 and work as an IT professional while studying for my bachelor's degree, which I will complete this year. I am doing well and progressing in life according to the norms. Because of the nature of my schedule, I really have time to go out and mix with chicks, which I believe has affected my game. So about a year ago, I hooked up with a chick because I thought I knew her. We go way back from school. I messaged her on Facebook and we took things from there. The day we met, we had sex. After fucking around a couple of weeks, I told her I was interested in a relationship, which I now understand was a bad idea. So we took things from there and started seeing each other. During the relationship, she was also in university over 50 miles away, so we spoke on the phone and used FaceTime to keep in contact. I would usually drive up there and stay a few weekends, etc. This lasted for about a year. I honestly thought everything was going great. However, one day she called me saying she is sorry and was crying over the phone, etc. She then told me she had been cheating the whole time. Basically, she was fucking niggas before and after she spoke to me. I was shocked and ended things from there. If I'm honest, my trust level for women has actually dropped considerably. I am still attracted to women, however, I keep my feelings to myself, if that makes sense. Because of this, I now find it difficult to trust women. For subsequent weeks after, she would hit me up begging for forgiveness. I played on her emotions and fucked her a few times. I did this because I have a feeling she's probably entertaining other guys and probably having sex with them also. I have told her on several occasions that I am not interested in a relationship because I don't trust her. She is completely aware of this. Right about now, I feel she adds no real value to my life besides sex. I enjoy reading books on business and entrepreneurialism. So when she asks me for advice or my thoughts, she's surprised by my response and looks to me like I've put her on to game or knowledge, if that makes sense. So my question is, should I keep fucking her or cut her off since all she gives is sex? And how do I protect myself from women like this? What should I look out for? All right. So, see, this is a common problem that a lot of dudes end up being in, where you get with a chick, you think everything is, on the up and up. You're in a relationship, or you messing with her in some capacity, and then you find out that she is fucking around. She's dealing with other dudes. She's having sex with other dudes and all of this other stuff. And then you're like, damn, I can't trust this girl. I can't trust these chicks out here, right? And, I did a video a long time ago. It should be it's on my channel. I think it's called Don't Trust Women, or Why You Shouldn't Trust Women, or something like that, or Trusting Women. And basically I was saying that the only thing that you can trust when it comes to not only women but just people in general is that people are going to do what they want to do regardless. You understand? They're going to do what they want to do regardless. So these women are going to do what they want to do regardless. It doesn't matter that you're her boyfriend. Doesn't matter that you guys are in a monogamous relationship. Doesn't matter if she said, oh, I'm going to be with you and only you and all this other stuff. If she feels like having sex with another dude, she's going to do it. Right? So basically what I was saying in that video is that, you have to sort of accept the fact that this is reality. Right? So you got to understand that no matter if you are just dating a chick, if you're in a monogamous relationship with a chick, if you're in an open relationship with a chick, these women are going to do what they want to do. You understand what I'm saying? So, when you're saying, what to look out for to see if, maybe you could find a girl who's not going to cheat on you, right? There's really nothing that you can look out for. You understand? Because any chick can do this to you at any time. So the question you have to ask yourself is that, can you be comfortable being in a monogamous relationship with a woman with the knowledge of knowing that this could happen? You understand? could you accept that? Right? If you can't accept it, then you might as well just, not be in a relationship with a chick on a monogamous level. Just either have sex with these chicks and just do that, or you might have to do some open relationship shit. This is why I talk about open relationships, because I even said in the video I did a few days ago when I was talking about, the difference between monogamy and open relationships. I said in that video, I said, guys think that being in that monogamous relationship, because, they'll be like, oh, how could you want other guys messing with your girl? And I'm like, well, I always ask them, like, how do you deal with other guys messing with your girl? Because even if you're in a monogamous relationship, she could still mess with other guys, which is exactly what's happening in this email. So, I'm not sitting here to advocate or to promote open relationships, but what I'm saying is that you have to come to terms with the fact that this is something that actually goes on, right? So you're asking, should you keep fucking her? You said, hold on, let me get exactly what you said. You said, so my question is, should I keep fucking her or cut her off since all she gives is sex? See, now, if you like the sex and you have fun having sex with her, then keep having sex with her. You understand? Keep having fun having sex with her and just hooking up with her. You understand? Ain't nothing wrong with that. But, like you said, she knows that you're not really looking at her as relationship material, but she also enjoys having sex with you, which is why she's having sex with you. Or what it is too is that she could be having sex with you, because she enjoys it, but also with the hopes of you might want to actually like be in a relationship with her also. You see what I'm saying? Like, you might change your mind and say, okay, I'll be in a relationship with you still. You understand? So she could be doing that. But either way, if you like having sex with her and she wants to have sex with you and y'all have sex and you have a good time, then keep that going, right? But what you got to understand is that you thinking about, hey, I can't trust these women and I feel like I can't trust them, right? What's going to happen is that if that is sort of, the thing that's in your mind where you feel like you can't trust these girls, if you actually want some type of relationship, it's going to be hard for you to get any type of committed relationship later on if this is sort of like your thought process. Because every time you're with a girl and you try to really be on some boyfriend girlfriend type shit, you're always going to have this anxiety like, oh my God, what is she, where was she at? Was she fucking with this other dude? Who's this guy? You're going to be with that energy. You understand? And that's not a good energy to have when you're in a relationship, right? So if you actually want to be in a relationship with a woman, not necessarily, this girl, but just in general, you have to accept, especially if you're in a monogamous relationship, you have to accept the fact that she might cheat on you. You understand? I'm not saying you have to like it. See, the difference between liking it and accepting it. Accepting it is basically understanding that this is how it is. And since I'm accepting it, I'm not going to stomp my feet and get mad about it because I accept that this is the way things go. You understand? It's kind of like, you walk outside and it's raining and you get wet. You don't have an umbrella. You accept the fact that it rains sometimes, and then you accept the fact that sometimes you might not have the umbrella, so you're going to get wet, right? So you ain't going to stomp your feet and get mad about it, but because you just know this is how shit is. So when you guys out here dealing with women, right, you don't stomp your feet and get mad about shit. You just have to accept the fact that this is how it is. And see, what's going to hurt you guys, right, is trying to continue to live in the illusion that you're going to find that one special girl who will never cheat on you or never do this. See, and what you got to understand about cheating also is that the cheating has nothing to do with you. And I did a video about this years ago. I think I still have it up on my page, where when a person cheats, it's extremely, it's basically about selfish reasons. They're cheating because it's something they want to do for themselves. You understand? It has nothing to do with you. Even if I spoke to your girl and I say, why you cheated on your man? And she could tell me, oh, well, I cheated on him because, I don't like the way he fuck, right? So even though she's saying that, it's still not about you. She's saying I cheated on him because I don't like the way he fuck. You understand? Which is about her. Because some other chick could fuck you and love the way you fuck, and then, you know, it could be what it is. But she cheated because she doesn't like the way you fuck and she wanted to fuck somebody else. You understand? So this is the thing that people got to understand about cheating. So a lot of guys, they have this ego thing where they're thinking, well, I'm just going to find me a girl, you know, if I'm doing it right, or if I'm doing this or I'm doing that, and, you know, and I make sure that I find a girl who's not going to be on some whore stuff, then she's not going to cheat on me because of this and because of that. No. Your girl could cheat on you anytime for any reason that has to do with her personal views and feelings at the moment. You understand? You could have an argument with your girl. She's pissed off at you, and she'll go out with her girlfriends that night and fucking fuck some dude. You feel what I'm saying? Just off the fact that she's pissed off in that moment. You feel what I'm saying? And you're thinking, oh, I have the greatest girl of all time that's never going to cheat on me. You see what I'm saying? And see, the thing is, I'm not saying all this to, you know, be a downer. You understand? I'm saying this because I really, really, really want you guys to understand what's realistically going on. Like, I need you to understand the reality of the game. You understand? You need to understand the reality of the game. And the reality is that, you know, no matter which girl you are with, she has the potential to cheat on you. Right? Because, yo, I've been plenty of times I've been with chicks who had boyfriends, right? And some of them, I'd say like 80% of the chicks that I've been with who have boyfriends, I didn't even know she had a boyfriend. Like, she either didn't tell me and I found out somehow later, or she told me after we had sex. You understand? So these chicks, they'll be wanting to do shit. They'll pretend they ain't got a boyfriend so that they can have sex with you. You understand? And, you know, some of the girls that I did that, I knew they had boyfriends, which I don't really do anymore because that's kind of like, you know, you don't want to get yourself in that situation where you fucking a girl, you know, she got a man and then he's a super simp and he wants to come in and come after you. So you understand? So I don't really do that much. But all I'm saying is that a lot of these girls who have boyfriends are fucking other dudes. You understand? And that's just something you're going to have to accept. So again, if you are deciding to be in a relationship with a woman, you have to accept that there's a chance that can happen. Now, if it does happen, you know, you don't have to stay with her. You understand? I don't mean that. You don't have to say there, oh, well, you know, she's going to cheat, so what? No, you don't have to stay with her, right? But you can still, like, kick it to the curb and keep it moving, but understand and accept that that's something you're going to have to do. You understand? This is why, you know, and you know, I don't want to have to bring it back to, I'll just bring it back to my personal situation because people ask me about this all the time. And this is one of the big reasons why I, you know, like am into open relationships, because I've accepted the fact that chicks are going to want to fuck other dudes. You understand what I'm saying? I have no ego. I'm not like, yo, I'm Mr. Locario. My dick is so good that, you know, any chick that I'm with is never going to want to fuck another guy. No, dude, I understand. The same way I want to fuck multiple chicks, I know that chicks want to fuck multiple dudes. It is what it is. You see what I'm saying? So instead of me having to get with a girl, then break up with her for fucking another nigga, then get with another girl and break up with her for fucking another nigga, like, I'm not going to do that shit. You understand? I just like, hey, look, that's what you're going to do. You feel what I'm saying? So, you know, it's going to be like ridiculous for you to sort of be in denial and say, well, let me see if there's any signs that I can look for to figure out if this girl will never cheat on me. Because what you got to understand is that the cheating occurs as a result of what is literally happening in the moment. So one moment a girl could be like, oh, I would never do that. You know, you're the love of my life. I could never do this, blah, 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 blah. And then, you know, 2 months down the line, 2 years down the line, whatever it is, it could be a moment where, you know, y'all, there's something going on in the relationship where it's not, you know, her state of mind isn't there. You understand? Or she's just feeling a certain way. Or, you know, it'll be a situation where you know, situations that I've had where I've met chicks and I just laid the game down so heavy that they wanted to fuck. Because you got to understand something. Just because you're with a chick and you make a contract, you know, verbal contract that she's not going to have sex with anybody else, doesn't mean that she's going to be able to sort of just turn off her natural sexual desires when a man, any man, is interacting with her and turns her on. You understand? Just the same way as you can have a girlfriend. You can say, oh, I'm not going to cheat on my girl. And then you end up one day, you know, just you happen to be somewhere chilling with your friends. You happen to meet this chick who's probably the baddest chick you ever seen in your life. She's cooperating heavy. She's touching you. She's feeling you. And next thing you know, you donkey fucking this chick. But you said, oh, I would never cheat on my girl. You see what I'm saying? So you have to accept these things. And there's really no signs to look out for to see if a girl's not going to do it. Because again, like I said, you know, a person can say, oh, well, you know, if you meet a chick and she makes you wait and, you know, and she takes her time, then that means that she values the relationship and yada, yada, yada. And, or they'll say, well, if you fuck a chick really quick, that means she's going to fuck a whole bunch of guys and this, and it don't fucking matter. Because every moment is different. Think about how many times in your life you said you weren't going to do something and then you end up doing it. Right? And it all depends on the circumstances. It's almost like, if any of you guys ever seen that movie Minority Report, I think it was the one with Tom Cruise. And there's a scene in there that is just so brilliant. So fucking brilliant. Because in the movie, basically what happens in Minority Report is that they can see crimes that happen in the future. So then I guess they can arrest the person before they do the crime or whatever, right? So Tom Cruise, I guess, is a cop or whatever. And then, you know, they get to see like the crimes before it happens. And then they go arrest the guy. So Tom Cruise is looking at on the, you know, the visual television that shows you the future crimes. And he sees himself killing some dude or shooting some dude. Right? So then, you know, they're running after Tom Cruise, like, because they're like, yo, we just saw you shoot this guy, so we got to arrest you. So Tom Cruise is thinking like, why would I shoot this guy? What the fuck is, why? I don't understand. That makes no fucking sense. Why would I do this crime? And then, you know, as the movie goes along, you know, I'm giving you spoilers. You should have seen this already, but you know, whatever. But as the movie goes along, you know, it gets to the scene where he's, you know, supposedly about to shoot this guy. And I think something happened where the guy who he is about to shoot was some dude that, you know, he thought was molesting, I think, his son or some shit. So in that scene, he's like, oh my God, I'm going to kill this guy. You understand? See, before he didn't think he would do that. Then in the moment, when he figured out, when some different information happened in that moment, it triggered something for him to actually act on what he thought he wasn't going to act on. You understand what I'm saying? So this is exactly what happens in relationships. This is exactly what happens when you're dealing with women. This is exactly what happens with you when you're in a monogamous relationship and you're trying your hardest not to fuck some other chick. It just happens that way because in that moment, something triggers something for you to want to act on that thing. You see what I'm saying? So again, you got to accept this shit. Accept that this is what it is. And then you make your decisions based off of your knowledge of what this is. Right? So if you want to get into other relationships, get into other relationships. But understand the reality. Understand that this could happen. And then you have to make your, you know, decide if, hey, you want to keep this shit going or you want to kick it to the curb. You understand? But with this specific girl, you're asking, hey, should you keep smashing? If you like smashing, keep smashing. You understand? Even if, let's say, for example, you know, you might even say, hey, you know, I still like her and time might go on and you actually might want to be in a relationship with her. Who knows? I don't fucking know. You understand? But if you do want to do that, you have to be in that situation understanding that this is what it is, that this is what you're in for, that this is the reality of the situation. You understand? See, most relationship problems and issues happen or occur because most people have an illusion, or they're living in an illusion of what it means to be in a relationship with someone. You understand? The closer you accept, or the closer that you get to what's really going on, and the more that you accept reality, that's when you're going to have better relationships, because you don't have any preconceived notions of, what's going to happen or what's going to go on, or you're not going to be surprised or shocked or angry or upset because you already understand this stuff. You see what I'm saying? So yeah, keep smashing if you want to smash. And if you do get into another relationship with, another chick or whatever it is, just understand that this is how it is, and you have to accept that fact. Like I said before in another video, when it comes to trust, is that, when you trust somebody, what you're doing is you're putting them in a box. And so when they step outside of that box, you feel like they betrayed your trust, but you put them in that box. You have to understand that there is no box to put them in, because that person can and will do whatever they feel they need to do at any moment, depending on how they're feeling in that moment. And you can't box that in. All right. So that's pretty much it. Listen, guys, if you have any more questions, make sure you click the link below, and I'll holler at you later. Remember, the truth is inside you. Peace.
Now, before you turn off this video, I want you to do 3 quick things. 1, I want you to click the link below to send me a question. If you have a question on dating and relationships, I'll make a video about it. 2, I want you to click the link under that to get my free audio program, Undeniable Game, which teaches you 7 easy to follow tips on how to really attract beautiful women. And 3, I want you to click the link under that one to go to Bad Boy Membership, where you get 45 through 90-minute audio and video dating advice tutorials every month.
Hey, what's up? It's dating and life coach Mr. Locario. Go to badboymembership.com and master the dating game by joining my Bad Boy Membership program. In this program, you'll receive 45 through 90-minute, easy to follow, step-by-step dating advice tutorials that's guaranteed to help you attract, date, and have sex with beautiful women. Join the Bad Boy Membership today by going to badboymembership.com. That's badboymembership.com.